Update: boyfriend has stopped being romantic completely. Here's the link to my original post here. Original //wood reddit.com/relationships/comments/7/boyfriend has stopped being romantic completely but the too long don't read boyfriend ATM has completely stopped flirting with me 18th, and I'm not sure if I'm being needy while he's at school, and how I should approach him about the issue. I just want to say thank you to the original people who commented and reached out to me. I was very emotional at the time and needed some sense talked into me. The day I made the post, I was supposed to hang out with my friend and her friends, so I had sat down with them and asked for advice. They basically said the same thing everyone here did, and I guess seeing their in-person reaction to me explaining everything that had happened made it click that something was really wrong. After getting over my fears of me being right, I asked him if he still wanted to be with me. While he didn't say no, he said he enjoyed his newfound independence from school and not having to worry about anyone else. This confirmed what I already knew, and I knew he wouldn't directly say he didn't want to be with me anymore. But I still got my answer in a way. While I'm hurt, I think I've already grieved the relationship during it, since I spent a lot of time crying and wondering what had happened between us. At least now I can move on instead of holding on to every small sign that he might still like me. I wish he could have just been upfront sooner and just told me he didn't want a relationship when I kept trying to flirt or be romantic instead of just ignoring those moments, as it just left me confused, and I wish I could have avoided this completely. But I suppose it's a lesson learned. I deserve someone who's going to reciprocate my feelings and affection. So I'm excited to see what happens now. Thank you guys for the kind words and advice. This will be a huge weight lifted from your heart before we know it. Being direct is so important and saves so much pain in the long run, even if the experience isn't pleasant. Aka is devastatingly sad. When it's happening, you are better off, and you'll be just fine. Be gentle with yourself and focus on self-care and having talks with friends or finding little distractions. It's a coward's breakup. Act distant and unavailable until she breaks up with you. I've definitely been on the receiving end of it, and it shows one way too immature to be in a relationship. One lesson I wish I had learned earlier in life, I'm 36 and happily married now, was that if a relationship is confusing, it's not working. When in a happy functional relationship, you won't feel confused. People are often cowards when it comes to breakups. They're afraid to hurt your feelings, so instead they lie and conceal how they feel, which ends up being even more painful. That is why you feel confused. Realizing this will make it a lot easier to know when to move on in the future and probably save a lot of heartache.